This should be a barn burner.
Amleto with 16 PBA championships. Walter Ray with 22. They've been head-to-head before. Walter shoots first. In the pocket. Woo.
The second straight week that a man has come from the first match to contend for the title. Tim Chris did it in the Sebring Open 2 weeks ago. Walter Ray Williams Jr. has defeated three opponents so far today, but he has a man who is tough with a bowling ball and probably as mentally tough as any player on the PBA Tour, Amleto Monacelli.
With a 6-10 on the right lane.
And not the kind of shot he wants. He's trying to take a lesson from watching the other opponents that throw the big hook ball, the rainbow shot. Amleto straightening it down a little bit, but got 2 straight, goes high, breaks up the split, and comes away with a spare.
Amleto Monacelli cashing in 15 consecutive tournaments. Now to gain the tournament lead, he bowled 2 300 games and a 290 in his last 5 games last night.
And one of the most interesting ones is you see Amleto going to be on the left side of the approach. He'll be in this area. Now he's not going to try to hook it over in this area like some of the other players. He's going to try to be more between the second and third arrows. And he'll drift a little this way, and then cut it right loose around the third arrow.
The player of the year back-to-back in 89 and 90. Crossed over, and he's now going to have to try for another spare.
Well, as I said earlier, the easiest way to stop or slow down a big cranker is oil the lanes where he can't swing it back. And we've seen Hoskins struggle, and we've seen Amleto struggle, and obviously Walter Ray in the driver's seat in the early going.
So Walter Ray is back up and shooting in the second frame, strike working, and Amleto with 2 spares.
Come on.
He knows he just got a little soft with this shot. He knows on the right-hand lane that he's not going to make any moves. He's not going to move left if the ball starts to hook, as you see it drifting high. That ball was set and solid in the first match, so Walter Ray in his last 4 shots in this lane will zip it up with more speed.
Okay, Parkabone the third on the lanes.
Pete, you filled all the frames, even the gutter one shot. Unfortunately, it wasn't enough.
Well, you know, I was confused out there. My blue ball just didn't seem to hook enough, and my purple one overhooked, except that last ball. It just didn't hook at all.
He'll be back next week.
And other weeks. So, of course, Walter Ray Williams Jr., who is 40 to the second to strike up, and Monacelli now. Boy from Barranquilla, Venezuela. Wonderful person. Okay, third frame strike.
What a terrific lane move by Amleto Monacelli. We watched the other 3 power players, Weber, Hoskins, struggle, and Chris the same way by not getting the ball wide enough. He went out by the channel. Walter Ray knows he now has an opponent that if he can hit this left-hand lane, is going to give him all the competition he can handle. So far, Walter has outscored his opponents by 48 pins a game today. I'm sure he did not intend to get that ball down about the 4th or 5th board, and you see it go left across to the Brooklyn immediately, where we saw the previous frame get it out to the very first board and flirt with the edge. Look at this trajectory, right over the 3rd arrow, but out to about the 7th board, where in the previous frame on the right-hand lane, he went out to the very edge, and I think that's the only way he's going to be able to conquer this left lane.
This is the championship match for $30,000 to the winner. The applause originating at the Carrier Lanes. Coming in from Akron, the reigning commissioner of the Professional Bowlers Association, Mark Gerbery.
Walter Ray Williams, fourth frame, leads by 1 pin. Championship match can make it 11.
What was that? Wow.
You can hear Walter say, wow. He tried moving farther out in the lane. There's not much more room to move. He'll be in the gray board or the gutter, whatever you want to call it. And he just needs to keep his ball speed up on that shot. He's right in this match, championship match. You don't have time to fiddle around.
If you just joined us, Walter Ray won the first 3 matches with scores of 268, 225, and didn't write down the other final. Butch, what was the other final?
That's it.
Uh, 238. Very respectable. 3 great matches by Walter Ray. Now he's meeting the tournament leader, Amleto Monacelli. Tough competitor.
Monacelli made a good shot on this lane in the 3rd frame. Let's see if he can duplicate that and then get zeroed on the left. Perfect.
Yes. I mentioned Butch and giving me that score. That's Butch Soper, PBA member, and keeps us honest here each Saturday afternoon.
Well, the man they call El Hombre out here, as you see Walter Ray brushing off his shoes. The approach is a little bit slippery here, so he takes a wire brush and cleans them out. He's more down the center, right in here. Now he needs to get the ball quickly out to the edge. He cannot get the ball to the center of the lane. Watch this shot. This will determine a lot on what's going to happen in the match. The right shot, just not a real good result. He blows the 5 right over the top of the 7. That would have put Amleto in the lead. But this match has all the signs of going down to the 10th frame. This is the first player that I feel today has been zeroed in enough on the championship pair to contend with deadeye. Chris, I just have a feeling the pace is going to pick up right here. It's been a little bit lethargic in the first.